Ms. Slaughter from the state of New York.
Is there objection?
No objection.
Gentlelady is recognized for 2 minutes.
I thank both gentlemen for the time. As a New Yorker, obviously the events of September 11th, 2001 are really seared in our memory, as I'm sure they are in the memory of all Americans. On February 12th this year, 2009, the nation was shocked and saddened by the devastating plane accident in Clarence, New York, a few miles outside of Buffalo. Our thoughts and prayers will always be with the family and friends who lost loved ones on the Continental Connection Flight 3407. Today, we're here to recognize one of the persons on that plane, Beverly Eckert, who also lost her life on that day, and we thank her for our tremendous service to our nation, and particularly the service to the survivors and families of September 11th, 2001 attacks. Mr. Speaker, Beverly Eckert, as mentioned, was the widow of Sean Rooney, who died in the September 11th attacks on the World Trade Center and had been among the most visible faces of the victims' families in the aftermath of those attacks. Following her husband's death, she co-founded the Voices of September 11th, one of the first advocacy groups for the survivors of 9/11's families. Beverly was instrumental in the development and growth of this important group, which is now supported by more than 5,500 members. And along with other members of the Voices of September 11th, she testified before the 9/11 Commission to help report on the September 11th terrorist attacks. Beverly worked with the 110th Congress tirelessly, and she was a key proponent in enacting the 9/11 Commission's recommendations to prevent, prepare, and respond to acts of terrorism. Simply put, Beverly's work helped to make our nation safer and more secure. Beverly was a passenger on Flight 3407 on her way to Buffalo to mark what would have been her husband's birthday and launch a scholarship in his memory. We lost an inspiring and tenacious champion in Beverly, and we must continue to honor her memory and accomplishments. May I have 30 seconds more?
30 seconds more, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much.
Gentlelady is recognized for an additional 30 seconds.
We continue to honor her memory and accomplishments while carrying out her mission. And today we consider a resolution to acknowledge her service on behalf of the survivors and to recognize her work to help protect our nation. The resolution also extends condolences to the family of all of those who were lost on the Continental Connecting Flight. I urge my colleagues to support the resolution to honor the life of Beverly Eckert, commemorate her valuable service to the 9/11 survivors and families in this country, and I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentlelady yields back.